For CS110, if you're a Mac owner, you might enjoy using Xcode. You can get Xcode easily from the App Store. Just search for Xcode and take Apple's featured match, or the Essentials match, right there. This is a pretty big download, so make sure you have a lot of time for it to go. And I do believe it's free. I've had it installed for a while, so I'm going to start it up and show you how to start a program in it. Make the equivalent of a Visual Studio project. Oh, it's been a while since I started that. Yeah, you'll have to agree to a license. To get going, once you get the welcome screen, you can click Create a New Xcode Project. That'll bring up a creation screen. Now, Xcode expects that you're going to be an iOS, an iPhone developer. So you're probably going to have that type of project selected at first. If you're going to write programs for CS110, though, you want to make sure you're doing a Mac OS project and choose Command Line Tool. Then you can hit Next. You want to make sure that the language you're writing in is C++. The language Apple's most excited about right now is Swift, so that's selected by default. Do make sure you choose C++. Give your product a name. This is like the project name in Visual Studio. So I'm going to call this Demo. And you may want to have an organization name and an organization identifier if you don't have one already. I think both are required just to create the project. Click Next. Choose a good place to save your work. You might want to create a CS110 folder somewhere. The desktop will do fine though, if you don't mind cluttering it up a bit. Now, every new console project will come with a main.cpp included, with a small I/O demo. In lab, you may have wondered what the using namespace standard was in your programs, and that was so that you didn't have to keep writing standard : before all of your cout and endl type of statements. It's just a little shortcut for you. When you're ready to run a program, you can press the little play button. And your program will run in a little window at the bottom of the Xcode screen. You can do interaction with your program there as well. I don't think it pops off though, so you may have trouble getting it to the same size or shape as what you're used to from Visual Studio. It can be increased in size, but getting the exact same size might be hard. So I'm going to add a little interaction to this. That does not belong there. It tries to be helpful, which messes with editing sometimes, but other times can be really useful to you. So now I'm ready to go. Try another. What is my name? Alex. Hello, Alex. So that should seem familiar and fairly friendly if you've used Visual Studio before. When you're done working on your program, you can easily find the CPP file by going to where you save the folder. So for me, that was the desktop demo folder, and there'll be a folder inside where you'll find the CPP file you're working on. That can be renamed from within Xcode. So maybe I wanted to call this assignment 1.cpp. There it is, right there.